Christianity is the largest religion in the world. It is an Abrahamic monotheistic religion based on the life and teachings of Jesus of Nazareth. Approximately 2.38 billion people practice some form of Christianity globally. This means that about 1/3 of the world's total population is Christian. Christianity has several denominations, but the largest is the Catholic Church. There are about 1.2 billion Catholics globally. Other large denominations include Protestantism and the Eastern Orthodox Church. We hope you've enjoyed our list of the top 10 countries with the largest Christian population. Number 10. China. Today, it is estimated that Christianity is the fastest growing religion in China. There were some 4 million before 1949. In the early 2000s, there were approximately 38 million Protestants and 10 to 12 million Catholics, with a smaller number of evangelical and Orthodox Christians. The number of Chinese Christians had increased significantly since the easing of restrictions on religious activities during the economic reforms of the late 1970s. In 2021, the Chinese government declared that there are over 48 million Christians in China. On the other hand, some international Christian organizations estimate that there are tens of millions more who choose not to publicly identify as such. But these estimations are controversial because the organizations which make them are often accused of deliberately inflating them. Number 9. Ethiopia. Christianity in Ethiopia is the largest religion in the country, the Ethiopian community at large, and dates back to the early medieval kingdom of Aksum, when the king Izana I adopted the faith. This makes Ethiopia one of the first regions in the world to officially adopt Christianity. Various Christian denominations are now followed in the country. Of these, the largest and oldest is the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church, an Oriental Orthodox church centered in Ethiopia. Ethiopia was the only region of Africa to survive the expansion of Islam as a Christian state. Number 8. Italy. Italy is officially a secular state. However, its religious and social landscape is deeply influenced by the Roman Catholic tradition. Indeed, the epicenter and government of the Catholic Church, the Vatican, and its leader, the Pope, are located in Rome. Despite this, Italy gave up Catholicism as a state religion in 1984 to maintain a divide between religion and law. Legislation prevents the Italian government from tracking the religious affiliations of its citizens. Therefore, all statistics on religious demographics of Italians are approximations. The general statistics relied upon by the CIA World Factbook state that roughly 80% of Italians identify with Christianity, around 20% are unaffiliated with any religion, and less than 1% identify as Muslim or some other non-Christian faith. Number 7. DR Congo. Christianity is the majority religion of the Democratic Republic of the Congo and is professed by a majority of the population. The number of Christians of all denominations in the Congo is estimated at over 63 million by the Pew Research Center, a figure representing approximately 85.5% of the national population, or 2.9% of the world's Christians. The largest denomination is Roman Catholicism, which represents 50% of the national population, and is followed by Protestantism, 20%, and Kimbingism, 10%, and other sects. The history of Christianity in the area of the modern-day Congo is closely linked to the history of European colonial expansion. Number 6. Russia. Christianity in Russia is the most widely professed religion in the country. The largest tradition is the Russian Orthodox Church. According to official sources, there are 170 eparchies of the Russian Orthodox Church, 145 of which are grouped in metropolitanates. Christianity was the religious self-identification of 47.1% of the Russian population in 2012. In 2021, the Russian Public Opinion Research Center estimated that 60 to 67% of Russians were Christians. Number 5. Philippines. The Philippines rank as the 5th largest Christian majority country on earth in 2021, with about 80% of the population being adherents. As of 2020, it was the 3rd largest Catholic country in the world, the first two being Brazil and Mexico. Many Filipinos in 2021 are celebrating 500 years of Christian presence in the Philippines, with Pope Francis commemorating March 16, the day Magellan introduced Catholicism, with a mass. Number 4. Nigeria. Christians in Nigeria comprise an estimated 42.1% of the population. Christians are dominant in the southern, southeast, southwest and central region in Nigeria, According to the Pew Research Center, Nigeria has the largest Christian population of any country in Africa, with 89 million persons in Nigeria belonging to the church with various denominations. The majority of Christians in Nigeria are Protestant. Since the introduction of Sharia penal law in some of the northern states, violence towards non-Muslims has increased in the south. Number 3. Mexico. Catholic Christianity is the dominant religion in Mexico, representing about 83% of the total population as of 2021. In recent decades, the share of Catholics has been declining due to the growth of other Christian denominations, especially various Protestant churches, Jehovah's Witness and Mormonism, which now constitute 9.7% of the population, and non-Christian religions. Conversion to non-Catholic denominations has been considerably lower than in Central America, and central Mexico remains one of the most Catholic areas in the world. Mexico is a secular country and has allowed freedom of religion since the mid-19th century. Mainline Protestant denominations and the open practice of Judaism established themselves in the country during that era. Modern growth has been seen in evangelical Protestantism, Mormonism, and in folk religions, such as Mexicaatl. Buddhism and Islam have both made limited inroads through immigration and conversion. Number 2. Brazil. Christianity is the largest religion in Brazil, with Catholics having the most adherents. Brazil possesses a richly spiritual society formed from the meeting of the Catholic Church with the religious traditions of enslaved Africans and indigenous people. This confluence of faiths during the Portuguese colonization of Brazil led to the development of a diverse array of syncretistic practices within the overarching umbrella of Brazilian Catholicism, characterized by traditional Portuguese festivities. Until recently, Catholicism was overwhelmingly dominant. Rapid change in the 21st century has led to a growth in secularism, no religious affiliation, and evangelical Protestantism to over 15% of the population. The 2020 census indicates that under 85% of Brazilians consider themselves Catholic, down from 90% in 1970. Despite falling in most of the country, Catholicism remains strong in most of the Northeast. Some analysts have projected Protestants to possibly outnumber Catholics around 2030. Number 1. United States. Christianity is the most prevalent religion in the United States. The Public Religion Research Institute's 2021 Census of American Religion, carried out between 2014 and 2021, showed that 70% of Americans identified as Christian during this 8-year interval. In a 2021 survey by the Pew Research Center, 65% of adults in the United States identified themselves as Christians. They were 75% in 2015, 81.6% in 2001, and 85% in 1990. About 62% of those polled claim to be members of a church congregation. The United States has the largest Christian population in the world and, more specifically, the largest Protestant population in the world, with nearly 230 million Christians and, as of 2021, over 141 million people affiliated with Protestant churches, although other countries have higher percentages of Christians among their populations. The modern official motto of the United States of America, as established in a 1956 law signed by President Dwight D. Eisenhower, is "In God We Trust." The phrase first appeared on U.S. coins in 1864.